If there's one thing for sure about springtime in the Ozarks, it's rain. Springtime is some of the best time to hit up some of the smaller creeks in Missouri that would otherwise be very hard to fish. The rising water levels makes the fish hungry, and also the muddy water makes it harder for the fish to see you. This being said, I fueled up the Ranger and headed down to Blue Springs Creek, Missouri. This creek is in Bourbon, Missouri, and is one part of the Blue Ribbon Slam, meaning it's only wild trout in this creek. 100% wild trout, never stocked. I came here today because, one, it's very, very close to St. Louis. I'm about 45 minutes, and it's a lot easier to fish, and it can be very fun to fish during high water. All right, folks, so if you don't know already, we are at the beautiful Blue Springs Creek right now. It is a spring day, Saturday, March 25th. Came down here after shooting practice, but wanted to show you guys my rig before I went out here. So I got the old double nympher, got a absolutely horrifically tied looking homemade Pat's rubber legs. That's the fly I tied. And then little pink Frenchie there with a little pink collar. So got that under a strike indicator here. So that's what we're gonna be running for today. So yeah, it should be a good day. Very, very high water. Like uncharacteristically high water, which should be good for this creek actually. Yeah, it's super high and muddy, you guys will see in a second. But it is just super muddy. So I'm hoping that'll help me. Hopefully the fish not see me, and hopefully they'll be hungry too. It's a nice day. Hopefully it's springtime. They're starting to think about eating and stuff. So let's get to fishing. Alrighty, here we go. A lot of the fly fishermen cross the road to catch some trout, that's why. So as you can guys probably tell, I'm parked right by the bridge over Highway N, I believe. So, see our Ranger over there. I parked her in some mud because of all the rain recently, so I hope she can make it out. But just starting right here, you can tell the water is just super muddy. I mean, this is just ridiculous. So hopefully that will cut down on my movement, and the fish will not be able to see me, and they'll be hungry. So yeah, we'll see. As I started the day fishing, I kept a couple things in mind. One is that the fish aren't going to act the same as they do in normal water. This is because obviously the water is high. It was nice weather and the season was changing. So this being said, I fished this creek painfully slow, guys. I think I mapped it out. I probably only went a quarter mile, maybe just over a quarter mile in the whole day. Just because, as you can tell, fish could be anywhere in this water. Like, you really don't know. Since it's up, the fish can spread out, versus winter pools or summer pools where it's very low, the fish can be obviously condensed into one deeper spot. But in this creek, in this stage, fish can be anywhere, behind any root ball, behind any tree, behind any rock, and any riffle, anywhere. So that being said, I fished it painfully slow. This included some other pain too. Obviously the fish hide behind these sticks, and so do sticks, and you get hung up. So I had to do a little fly change, a little pheasant tail there. But yeah, just keeping this in mind, I fished this very, very slow and very, very technically. So had to make a little switch here. I'm gonna tell you guys about that right here. All right, folks, a little update here. Been fishing probably close to an hour. No fish yet. I think I had a couple bites in this pool right here, but I'm gonna try and switch up here. So I bought this a while back for actually a different stream, but pretty similar to this one. So I'm gonna try this. It's called Loon Strike 2. So this is basically like, a New Zealand yarn indicator. It's basically that. But without like the New Zealand tool or anything. I don't have a way to cut it. My nail clippers, maybe? I'm supposed to bring scissors out here. I don't got any of those. But this is basically just a much subtler approach to the indicator, because the indicator, even though mine is pretty good, like it's pretty small, it still makes it plop when it lands, which I think might be non-starter. This stuff's pretty tough. Might be a non-starter for the fish. So yeah, I'm gonna try this stuff out. Haven't used it before ever, so it might be terrible, might be great, but we are about to find out. They look up how to use it though before. You gotta tie like an indicator loop up here on your line. Yeah, here. So I'm gonna go to about the depth that I want here. So pretty sure what you do is you Make a loop. I don't know how much of this you guys can see here. It's not super vital. It's on YouTube everywhere. That's where I found it. But so pretty sure you take this loop, bring that around, and pull it through. I don't really want to include the tippet in there, but yeah, let's go a little deeper so I can get the tippet out of there. But make a loop here. Make a loop around the front. And when you pull that loop through, you cinch it down on this yarn here. I don't know if I got enough yarn or not, but we are going to try this puppy out. Hopefully that'll help us get a fish going. Oh yeah, there she is. Well, I don't know if it's gonna float both my flies. That's the question. I'm kind of fishing heavier flies, not heavier, but like mildly heavy flies. Actually looking, I mean, she's looking fine so far. So we'll see. I'm gonna take a little snack break though. I'm already hung up on a rock. I'm just gonna leave that right there. Okay. Aldi Cliff Bar, gotta have them. Gotta have them. So, yeah, keep fishing. So after that much needed snack break, I continued to push on up the creek. And the frustrating thing about fly fishing, and especially, double nymph rigs, is the amount of knots you get. These knots can be so frustrating. And this particular one actually made me so frustrated I wanted to leave the spot. I just wanted to leave it, wanted to keep moving on, but I knew I hadn't fished it thoroughly all the way yet. So here I chose to, undo the knot, take my time, let the pool calm down. In this case, I'm very glad I let this pool calm down. There we go. What up, buddy? You! First fish of the day. It was about time, folks. This guy over the bank. Ain't much of a bank to. I see him tangled up. Or did the hook come out? Oh, hook came out. Sweet. Well, folks, first fish of the day. About time here. Little beautiful bow. I mean, just a stunner. Just an absolute stunner. Hey. Golly, these guys are so pretty. The guy is chunky though. He's a chunky dude. He's putting on the feed bag. He's getting ready for the spring. Alrighty, here we go, folks. See you later, buddy. Phew. There he goes. Oh, it feels so good. I did not think I was gonna catch a fish today. It was not going my way at all, but we got him down. That came on the pheasant's tail flashback. Show you guys him here in a second. He's currently hung up in a tree, but oh, it feels so good. Came down here, didn't know if it was gonna work or not. And obviously, that's not fish we're after. What kind of fish we're after? But oh, it feels good to break this gunk. And I know plenty of people who came down here and not even caught a fish, so feels real good. All right, what is this mess going on here? All right, folks, we got him on the old flashback pheasant's tail. One of my all-time favorite trout flies. Just really probably one of all people's favorite all-time trout flies. But yeah, we are doing good. Feels really good to catch first fish, so let's see if we can get some more. Some type of bug here, I'm not sure. Kind of looks like little scud daddies. I think they are. I don't think they're stoneflies. I think they're little scud daddies. Huh. Okay. That's good to know. It's really good to know. Kind of looks like a little pheasant's tail flashback, don't you think? All right, folks, it's approximately 1:05 right now. Doing pretty good. We got one, which is, I consider a win on the day, I got a fish to think that my fly was food, so that's good. But we are going to change up our rig a little bit. Not that I don't have any confidence in it, and I have slightly less confidence, but obviously we caught a fish on it, so it's okay. But here's my very poorly tied homemade pets rubber legs. I'm gonna cut this guy off. I don't think he's doing his job. Just looking at it, I'm like, yeah, I don't think that's gonna fool these Cool Springs Creek fish. So cut him off, and we're also gonna take this strike indicator off. It did work better than I thought it was going to, but I'm not a huge fan of it. Oh. With a gunshot, okay. It doesn't float like I like it to. I like stuff to float. So we're gonna switch up our rig a little bit to some meat. So I think what these fish, what they're doing right, well, not like what they're doing right now. Oh, they're going off over there. You know, it's starting to be springtime, starting to get warmer. Water's getting higher. Fish are getting hungrier. So I think they might want some meat in their mouths, you know? So we're gonna switch up to the old, well, yeah, probably the old mohair jig. Any of you T. Hardgrove guys know what I'm talking about. This is a T. Hardgrove fly shop in St. Louis. Great fly shop. This is a T. Hardgrove classic right here. The old mohair egg sucking leech. So we're gonna go him for our top fly. Then for our bottom fly, I don't know. Yeah, I could go for a little Scud Daddy. Could go, might just go a little copper wand or just a bigger pheasant's tail. I don't actually have any copper wands because I think those might have been scuds back there. I don't really know. Like there's a little bit of bug life I'm seeing. I thought I saw a stonefly. Guys under here. Nope, no bugs under here. So I'm just gonna probably go back to maybe bigger pheasant's tail. Just, you know, typical stuff. You know, just kind of represents a lot of different things. But yeah, that's what we're switching up. I'll show you guys when we got our rig all rigged up here. All right, folks, got our rig here. So like I said, we got our mohair, oh, I need to cut that tag off. Mohair leech to I ended up going with a little Scud Daddy. This is a little one that I tied. Focusing. It's just a little, like, basically green dubbing with a silver bead head on it, on a small hook. So I'm really rooting for one that I tied to catch fish on, because that'd be really cool, especially here. So I'm seeing a really nice run along a cliff up here. So hopefully it'll be down deep. I'll go down deep where the big boys sleep, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it should be a good day. So about 1:15, so I got a little more time. I'm not gonna spend all day. I'd like to drive home, not in the dark. But, you know, I mean, if you start catching fish, then you gotta do what you gotta do. So yeah, keep fishing. Oh, dang it. Just another fish, guys. He came off. That was weird. He was like, it wasn't a bite. Like he was just like, I just saw my indicator going back and forth. That was weird. But that was for sure a fish. So it's a good sign. But wish I could have landed him. And from this point, unfortunately, that was not a good sign. I kept working up the creek, and even through, golly, just the juiciest runs and the juiciest pools and the juiciest root balls, I got nothing. I actually did end up switching my rig here, as you can see, to basically just a beaded woolly bugger. I actually learned this from a feller down on Spring Creek. He calls it tight line nymphing, basically just like micro streamer fishing. It's worked really well for these small streams, just swinging it through these runs, just give me a little minnow or, I don't know, crawfish or something like that, just without an indicator. But unfortunately, that did not have any luck either. Even going back to the main big old pool here, I swung it right through, like just right through the juice here, and nothing. I was shocked, honestly. But yeah, I'll see you guys back at the truck for my my final words here. Oh boy, folks. Oh boy, folks. Well, that was a doozy of a day. It was a good day though. It was a fun day. I'm catching one confirmed catch, one confirmed got off. I'm pretty sure another I had got off. So 3 hooked into fish at least. I'm sure a bunch more took it. I never saw it because I wasn't paying attention. You guys can't even hear me right now because of the truck noise, so I apologize for that. Because apparently a lot of people drive on this road. I'm not really sure why. I wonder if there's a state park or something, because there's a lot of ATVs going by. But yeah, it was a fun day. So one fish came on just a little flashback pheasant's tail. That's basically all it was. And he came. So I probably only fished like quarter mile, half mile maybe of river. I did not fish that much because since everything high, like the fish could literally be anywhere. They could be anywhere. So I had to make sure. And yeah, the one I caught was not where I would expect to catch one, but it was sitting there because in high water they all disperse. So I'm not sure if the spring feed bag is completely on yet. That one little guy was pretty pudgy though that I caught, but I'm not sure how feed bag they are yet. But nevertheless, yeah. Thanks for the audio, guys. Do apologize for that. Yeah, it was a really fun day. So I've heard a lot of people talk about, managing expectations on a day like this, and that was something I had to do. Sorry, not a lot of people, mostly fly all season. Mike, you're probably not watching this, but you guys should go check him out. Really good fly fishing YouTuber. But yeah, just managing expectation on a day like this. If I step back and look at it, I'm confused. So if I step back and look at the day, like came out here, I got here at 11:30, and I only fished. It's 3:30 right now, so I only fished like 5 hours. No, 4 hours. I'm bad at math, so really not all that much. So fishing 4 hours at a creek that is historically hard. Like, guys talk about this. My buddy, I think I took him twice or maybe 3 times to get one here. And they're wild fish, so that's pretty cool. These fish have never been stocked once they were originally stocked back in, I don't know, a long time ago. So I did that, and on a small creek called a wild trout on a 9-foot fly rod, which let me tell you is not the move. If you come here, do not use a 9-foot fly rod. You will not like what happens because there's so many freaking trees and bushes and okay, what am I doing here? So many freaking trees and bushes that it's just not worth it. I really need to get like a 7-foot fly rod or something like that, especially for mountains in North Carolina. It's better. Why will you not stay, tripod? Okay, we're gonna go with that. Yeah. How you doing? More car noise. So if I take a step back and look at it, I came to a creek I fished once before, completely different time of year, so super high water. Don't know where the fish are. Cold water still, and I caught a fish. So really, it was a great day. Now I don't think about it. It was a wonderful day. So, anyways, thank you guys for tuning in to this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It's about time to be getting out there. The high water here is the best time to hit these small creeks like this. Like, normally, like I was here in the summer, it was not fishable like this at all. Like, I got maybe one run that was like as good as I felt about the whole creek today. So, definitely get out there and fish after it rained. Like I said, it rained literally all the way. I think it rained 3 inches here between, Thursday and Friday. So, with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate the view. We'll see you guys on the next one.